In the past few years, the accessibility of media content over the internet has exploded. And just as the TV claimed radio's top spot in the 1950s, the availability of video online has some claiming the internet has knocked television off its throne as the reigning form of mass media. There's no doubt that YouTube's explosive growth is a significant trend towards watching video on computers. But this isn't what people are watching on TV. And guess what? People are watching more TV than ever before. Nielsen's analysis of the last 3 months of 2008 showed that Americans are watching an all-time high of 151 hours per month, 6 hours more than the same period the year before. And the same holds true north of the border. Statistics this year from BBM Canada suggest the number of hours Canadians spend watching TV each week is the same as it was 5 years ago. So for those that think YouTube is killing the television,
you're nuttier than a Tim Hortons maple log.
while the traditional television audience itself certainly shows no sign of disappearing in the next few years, the growth of online viewing is real and presents an opportunity for a television industry facing an increasingly fragmented audience. The big TV networks that commanded 90% of primetime viewing in the 1970s have seen their audience share slip to less than 1/3 due to the increasing numbers of alternatives and specialty channels available on cable TV. At the same time, the online television market is rapidly growing and largely untapped in terms of industry revenue. A study by the Conference Board found that 1 in 4 U.S. households are currently watching television programs online, up from 1 in 5 last year. There has been an explosion in the popularity of Hulu.com, according to research by Ipsos Media CT, with awareness of Hulu by online viewers going from 9% in 2008 to 41% this year. But the problem the industry has online is that advertisers aren't willing to pay as much for internet advertising as they do for traditional media. Instead of pursuing ads, some in the industry think the answer is getting viewers to pay for online TV. But Dr. Strangelove, a new media professor at the University of Ottawa, presents an important point.
Blah, 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 blah.
And those habits will be very difficult to break.
Some in the media industry are well aware of this, like IBM executive Bill Serrao.
I think there are plenty of models for subscription-supported businesses that will still exist very much in the future. I think they're the digital media services that we see. Folks definitely prefer to get that content for free and support it via advertising.
Though users might not pay, research shows they're willing to accept ads in exchange for quality content. The same research by Ipsos Media CT that charted the rapid growth of online video also reveals that 86% of online viewers think ads are a reasonable part of free online TV shows.
If the traditional content providers that sell advertising address that audience properly, it could be a very significant business and support their business models going into the future.
Addressing that fragmented audience properly means using targeted advertising. As Illinois University professor David Tewksbury highlights, the more specialized the content, the more likely viewers are to ignore other messages. As fragmentation decreases the impact of traditional advertising, advertisers can harness the internet's capacity for web mining in order to send the audience targeted ads.
It means that instead of sending the same ad to everyone, and trying to find the lowest common denominator between all the people, we try and find individual ads or customized ads to send to different segments of the audience, increasing relevance.
As new media consultant Alan Sawyer points out, the Internet's capacity for targeted advertising may well loosen the shackles on online advertising revenue. And as Bill Gates pointed out 2 years ago, the Internet's potential for targeted advertising can be transferred to the traditional TV.
Even the advertising will be less objectionable because it will be targeted to things that you're interested in. So both the advertiser likes that better and you'll like it better too. So it's an evolution, but a pretty dramatic one. By using the internet to deliver TV, it can be very personal.
The growth of online television watching could soon be a significant source of revenue for a TV industry suffering from an increasingly fragmented audience. And as the editor of Wired magazine points out, if it's possible, advertisers will succeed.
Never in human history, or never in the history of advertising, same thing really, have advertisers not found a way to follow the herd, to follow the audience.